Good morning children. In our previous class we have learned classification of colloids. Today we are going to learn preparation and purification of colloids. Preparation of colloids. Colloids can be prepared by various methods such as chemical method and dispersion method. Dispersion method are of two types, electrical dispersion or electrical disintegration or Briggs arc method and peptization method. Let us see the first method, chemical methods. Different chemical methods for the preparation of colloids are double decomposition, oxidation, reduction and hydrolysis. Arsenic sulfate salt can be prepared by double decomposition method. On passing hydrogen sulfate gas on arsenic oxide, then we will get arsenic sulfide salt. Sulfur salt can be prepared by oxidizing dilute solution of hydrogen sulfide using oxidizing agent sulfur dioxide. Gold, platinum and silver salts can be prepared by reduction of their salts. For example, gold salt can be prepared by reducing its salt AuCl3 using reducing agent formaldehyde. AuCl3 on treating with HCHO and water, we will get gold salt, and the byproducts are HCOH and HCl. Ferric hydroxide salt can be prepared by adding ferric chloride on boiling water. So all these are the chemical methods for the preparation of colloids. Second method is dispersion method. Dispersion method. The two common dispersion methods are electrical dispersion or Briggs arc method and peptization. Let us discuss electrical dispersion or Briggs arc method first. This method is commonly used to prepare colloidal solutions of metals such as platinum, silver and gold salt. In this method, two electrodes of the metal whose colloidal solution is to be prepared are immersed in the dispersion medium and an electric arc is struck between the electrodes. The intense heat of the arc vaporizes the metal, which gets condensed immediately in the liquid to form a colloidal solution. This method thus involves dispersion as well as condensation. Second method is peptization method. Let us discuss the preparation of colloid by peptization method. Peptization is defined as the process of converting a freshly prepared precipitate into a colloidal form by adding a small amount of suitable electrolyte. The electrolyte used for this purpose is called peptizing agent. This process involves the preferential adsorption of suitable ions from the electrolyte by the particles of the precipitate to form charged species. These charged species repel one another, and as a result, the precipitate disintegrates into colloidal sized particles. It is important to note that freshly prepared precipitate are preferred because the particles are not firmly attached to each other and therefore undergo disintegration easily. For example, the addition of ferric chloride to a freshly prepared precipitate of ferric hydroxide converts it into a colloidal solution of reddish brown in color. Here, the ferric ions from ferric chloride get preferentially absorbed by the ferric hydroxide precipitate. So that's all about preparation methods of colloid. Next is the purification methods of colloidal solution. Different purification methods are dialysis, electrodialysis and ultrafiltration. First method is dialysis. Dialysis is defined as a process to remove the dissolved substance from a colloidal solution by means of diffusion through a suitable membrane. This method is based on the fact that the colloidal particles cannot pass through a parchment or semi-permeable membrane, but the ions of the electrolyte, that is impurity, can. The colloidal solution is taken in a bag of parchment which is suspended in a vessel through which fresh water flows continuously. The impurity is slowly diffused out of the bag, leaving behind the pure colloidal solution. The apparatus used for this purpose is called dialyzer. The modified form of dialysis is called electrodialysis. The ordinary dialysis process is a slow process. To ease the process of purification, dialysis is carried out by applying an electric field. In this process, two electrodes are placed in a water compartment as shown here. When an electric field is applied across the electrode, the ions of the electrolyte present as the impurities diffused towards the oppositively charged electrode at a faster rate. An important application of dialysis is in artificial kidney machines, where it is used to purify the blood of patients whose kidneys have failed. Let us discuss the third method for the purification of colloids. Third method is ultrafiltration. It is important to note that colloidal particles can pass through ordinary filter paper because the pores in the filter paper are bigger than the colloidal particles. The separation of a solute from a colloidal system can be carried out by using an ultrafilter which has smaller pores than an ordinary filter paper. Ultrafiltration is defined as the process of separating the colloidal particles from the impurities by using specially prepared filter which are permeable to all substances except the colloidal particles. The size of the pores in the ordinary filter paper can be decreased by soaking it into the solution of gelatin or colloidin followed by hardening with formaldehyde. Then what is a colloidin? Colloidin is 4% solution of nitrocellulose in a mixture of alcohol and ether. The filter paper thus formed is called an ultrafilter and prevents the colloidal particles from passing through it. So that's all about the purification methods of colloidal solution.